Ride till I can't no more.
I got the horses in the back, horse stock is attached. Head is matted black.
The original. Это называется Hi, this is Alan from Alan's Ancient Archaeology. We're here at Stobi, which is an ancient Roman city about 50 kilometers from Skopje in northern Macedonia. We're going to walk you around. We just come through the Heraclean gate, which was constructed in the 1st century AD. It was reconstructed again 2 centuries later, and it was in use until the 6th century AD. Lots of other ruins here. We'll walk you around and show you this beautifully preserved Roman town. This is a square with a semicircular colonnade for an open porch that is surrounded with 10 rooms. In the very centre of the square, a big statue has been placed. In the period of the 4th to the 6th century AD, the square had a function as a common place of the Christians in front of the Episcopal Basilica. In church with baptistry in Stobi. It was built in the early 4th century AD. It was restored and enlarged 2 times before the 6th century. Sacred Street has been traced to the end of the 1st century AD until the 6th century AD, and it's been several times restored. Episcopal Basilica, semicircular square, some shops and workshops at the Via Sacra are located. Through the principal city gate, Porta Heraclea, which is located on the southwest, its direction is towards the city cemetery over there. This is Domus Fullonica. It's a large family house dated from the end of the 3rd century AD until the end of the 6th century AD, and during the time it was several times restored and enlarged. As you can see, it's a massive house. Episcopal residence. In the 6th century AD, this object was used as a Christian oratory. In the 5th century AD, it was connected to the large episcopal basilica. This is the prison. Vaulted storehouses where chained prisoners' skeletons from the 6th century AD have been founded. Looks pretty gruesome and pretty dire place to be destined to spend any time. This is the Theodosian Palace. It's the largest and richest decorated palace in Stobi from the 4th to the 6th century. Possibly the Emperor Theodosius I resided here when he visited Stobi in 388 century AD. And as you can see, beautiful mosaics survive, some of them incomplete, but a few are complete and clearly visible. This is the House of Peristeria. It's a complex of family buildings of the Peristeria family from the 4th to the 6th century AD. Several names of some of the family members are inscribed on the mosaic floor, which is beautifully laid out over here. This is the large bathhouse. The public bath was in operation from the 5th to the 6th century AD with a central floor heating system, including several marble baths and walls with niches where a number of marble statues were placed. This was the central fountain, constructed on the crossroad of Via Principalis Inferior and Via Axia, which was in function from the 3rd to the 6th century AD. This is the Palace of Polychamos. By the end of the 4th century AD, it belonged to the founder of the synagogue. Later on, it was a residence of the church authority. Here is the synagogue basilica, the Christian church in operation from the 4th to the 6th century AD. It lies on the remnants of an older Jewish temple from the 2nd to the 4th century AD, from the founder Polycharmus. This is the civil basilica. It's a public building with 7 confirmed phases of construction between the 1st and the 6th century AD. This is the northern basilica. It's an early Christian church with tetraconch baptistry from the 5th to the 6th century AD. This is an early Roman building as part of the city forum. Its construction started at the end of the 1st century AD. It was active during the 2nd and 3rd century AD, then was fired and destroyed.
Alright, Malcolm, I'll deal with it. You can get on.
This is the amphitheatre. It was built at the end of the 2nd or at the beginning of the 3rd century AD. It could accommodate over 7,600 spectators. At the end of the 3rd century AD, it was converted into an area for gladiator shows. It was deserted in the 5th century AD, and as a result, during the following years, demolished to build other structures. This is the Roman amphitheatre. It was built at the end of the 2nd or at the beginning of the 3rd century AD. It could accommodate over 7,600 spectators. At the end of the 3rd century AD, it was converted into an area for gladiator shows. It was deserted in the 5th century AD, and as a result, during the following years, demolished in order to build other structures.
Ride till I can't no more.
I got the horses in the back, horse stock is attached.